Good evening, guys. Caesar Fixed in here with a new pre-analysis for tomorrow. I'm gonna explain what I did this morning because I took a trade. I took a loss to the New York, so I'm gonna explain why I took the trade and what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Okay, so to put it simple, as I always say, guys, when the price is high, I like to sell, and when the price is low, I like to buy. Okay, so this morning the price was in a very good location for sales. Okay, the price show a new bullish leg. The price was showing that it wants to go up, but since I was in high prices, I wanted to take sales. Okay, so the price was mitigating this range here that is in the left, that is a 4-hour doji right there. The price was manipulating highs here, and it was ranging overall. Okay, and if we look at the left, you guys will see that the price overall, it has been downtrending in general. So that's why I wanted to take sales, because the price, it has been downtrending, as I have been explaining before. The price has been downtrending. Okay, so I wanted to take sales because it was a good location, plus I was trying to follow the bearish structure to the downside. Okay, so since the price was ranging around here, when the price is doing that, I like to do what I do all the time. I put a Fibonacci, there's one right there. I put a Fibonacci and I try to sell from above the 50%. Same rule applies. I want to sell when the price is high. Okay, so to put it simple, I took that sell because the price was in a good location, everything was there. So I took that trade without hesitation right there. I wanted the price when I woke up, the price was down here, and I wanted the price to go up, to go back up, to form that entry that it formed right there. The price did everything that I was expecting. It created my opportunity. I took it, and I just took it without hesitation. That's my entry, that's my strategy. So I took it. It was a loss. After the price faked me out, the price decided to keep going up to form a new entry. The price after New York formed a new entry right there, but it was after I just take one trade per day, and I already took that trade, so I wasn't looking for any opportunities. But right after New York closed, 2 hours later, the price created a new opportunity right there. This was a valid trade here. Okay, the price manipulated this high and showed a good projection. So there was an entry around here, more or less. That was an entry right there, more or less. There was an entry right there, and as you guys can see, the price, if I had took that entry, the price, I would be at break even right now, and the price would be almost hitting my target, which is TP3. But that was after New York. I don't take entries after New York. But so the price, in a few words, just manipulate me to create a new entry right here, which one is working out. So yeah, I'm gonna explain now what I'm gonna be looking for tomorrow. All right, so for tomorrow, I'm looking for the opportunities that you guys are seeing here. Okay, as I always say, I like to sell when the price is high, and currently the price is high. So for London, for example, or New York, if the price decides to stay down here, to then go back up to mitigate this 4-hour doji, to go more deep inside that 4-hour doji, I'm gonna be looking for sales that may look like that. Okay, sales that may look like that exactly. The price can go a little higher, you know, depending how the price is approaching. I'm gonna be taking sales from up here or from here or from up here, depending how it's approaching and what I have in the left. Okay, how the price is approaching and what I have and whatever I have in the left really matter. Because of that, I was able to take this entry here. So I'm gonna be looking for the same thing. Okay, so sells from higher prices, but if the price decides to respect the bearish direction and the 4-hour doji that is up there, and the price decides to keep going up, which I think is gonna most likely is gonna do. I think it's gonna keep going down. And if the price goes under this line right here, the price won't be in high prices anymore. The price is gonna be in low prices, and when the price is in low prices, I like to sell. Okay, so yeah, you are in low prices, etc. But if you know how the price is dropping, why are you trying to buy? First of all, if the price wants to go up, as I said before, it needs to go down. You know, if the price wants to go down, it needs to go up in order to keep going down. The same thing applies. Okay, so that's why I was trying to sell, because the price has been downtrending from here. Okay, but as I said yesterday, after a price mitigated this range, the price start showing a bullish structure. All right, so the price is going up. I can ignore that. Okay, so since I have intentions to the upside, okay, I can ignore the bias. Okay, so I know that if the price wants to keep going up, it needs to go back down here to keep going up, or maybe a little lower, or maybe a little lower to keep going up, or it's gonna keep dropping, respecting the bearish direction that is up there. Okay, whatever it does, you know, the price does whatever it wants, but we need to see a reaction here before the price keeps going down or going up. It can go up, or it can even go down. You know, everything depends on the location. And since the location down here is good for buys, I'm gonna take buys, depending how the price is approaching, guys. Because if the price is going down like this, I'm not gonna get into a buy opportunity. You know, of course, it would be a low probability setup, and I'm not looking for that. I took this loss here, but it was a high probability setup. Okay, like here it didn't work, but here it worked. You know, so if you are a day trader or trader in general, you already know that losses are part of the game, and you just have to accept them and move on. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much what I'm looking for tomorrow. Buys, because the price has been uptrending, and down here it would be in low prices, and when the price is low, I like to buy. And I would sell because the price has been downtrending. Okay, so it's possible that the price right now is just going up to mitigate something here, like that 4-hour doji, to then just, you know, create a new high, to then keep going down to create a new low. In the price needs to go up in order to go down, and if it wants to go up, it needs to go down in order to keep going up. Okay, that's how I operate my strategy. Okay, I wish you a good night, and hopefully you can get a good setup tomorrow. Hopefully I can. Maybe I won't, because there's news tomorrow, so let's see what the price does after the news. Okay, have a good night. I'm gonna explain everything in Spanish now. So thank you for being here, and have a good night once again. Take care. Okay. voy a explicar rápido lo que pasó esta mañana. Ok. Yo acá tomé una oportunidad de venta, la cual fue una pérdida. Ok. ¿Por qué yo quería tomar esa venta? Porque el precio, desde que mitigó un doji del mes acá arriba, el precio ha estado creando una estructura bajista. Ok. So, en general, el higher time frame está bearish todavía. Ok. So, como el precio subió hasta acá y mitigó ese 4-hour doji, ya yo sabía que tenía que buscar por ventas. ¿Por qué? Porque también el precio está alto. Y cuando el precio está alto, a mí me gusta vender. Por eso es que, por ejemplo, yo para mañana busco compra acá. Sin embargo, busco venta aquí. Porque aquí arriba el precio está alto y acá abajo el precio está bajo. Y si el precio quiere ir para arriba, tiene que caer para luego seguir subiendo. O si quiere bajar, tiene que subir como hizo para seguir cayendo y así sucesivamente. Así que yo no necesito todo el movimiento, yo solo necesito ubicar desde una buena location, dependiendo cómo el precio se aproxime, una reacción lo suficientemente fuerte para, pues sí, para que vaya mi TP. So, esta mañana yo tomé mi operación de venta acá, ok. Esa era una muy buena entrada. Sin embargo, era una pérdida, es parte del juego. Y el juego, pues sí, fue una pérdida. Y luego de que el precio me manipuló, creó una nueva entrada acá. Creó una nueva entrada luego de New York. Ya eso era después de New York. Yo tradeo New York únicamente. So, a la 1 de la tarde, más o menos, el precio volvió a crear esta oportunidad. Ok. Y esa oportunidad sí funcionó. Ahora mismo el precio está en break-even y está casi llegando al target. So, la dirección, para mí eso fue una victoria, porque mi dirección estaba correcta. Yo quería que el precio cayera y el precio está cayendo. Únicamente el precio me manipuló para volver más arriba y manipular ese high para luego crear la verdadera entrada para hacer el movimiento completo. Simplemente esta fue una pérdida que, así como no funcionó, pudo haber funcionado. Como por ejemplo esta acá. Yo busqué lo mismo que básicamente busqué acá y aquí funcionó y aquí simplemente no. Aunque son dos procesos diferentes. Este tipo de entrada es un poco diferente a este, porque el precio acá estaba ranging a la misma vez. Ok. So, ¿qué yo busco para mañana? Como dije, cuando el precio está alto a mí me gusta vender y cuando el precio está bajo a mí me gusta comprar. ¿Por qué yo quiero seguir vendiendo desde acá arriba si el precio se mantiene ahí? Porque tenemos una estructura bearish a la izquierda. El higher time frame está cayendo. Y como el higher time frame está cayendo, yo quiero seguir la dirección bearish hacia abajo mientras el precio se mantenga acá arriba. ¿Ok? ¿Y por qué yo quiero comprar acá? ¿Por qué yo quiero comprar acá? Porque como yo dije, si el precio quiere bajar, el precio tiene que caer primero para luego subir, para luego seguir cayendo. ¿Ok? So, cuando el precio está abajo, yo por eso procuro comprar. ¿Ok? Otra razón por la que yo quiero comprar es porque aquí abajo hay un range grande y el precio vino aquí y mitigó este range. Y desde que el precio mitigó ese range, el precio ha estado creando una estructura alcista. ¿Qué significa eso? Que tenemos una dirección alcista en el mercado. Por lo que, así como hay posibilidades de que el precio caiga, hay posibilidades de que el precio siga subiendo, tal y como lo estaba haciendo. ¿Ok? Por esa dirección alcista, más que el precio aquí abajo estaría en bajos precios. Por esa razón yo ando buscando una reacción lo suficientemente fuerte para que vaya a mi target, o puede haber una reacción muy fuerte que puede hacer que el precio continúe hacia la alza respetando esta estructura. Ok, eso fue lo que pasó esta mañana y esto es lo que yo estoy buscando para el día de mañana. Todo depende cómo el precio se aproxima. Si el precio decide caer, que es lo que yo pienso que va a hacer, si el precio decide caer de esta manera, yo no voy a tomar ninguna de estas compras. Todo depende cómo el precio caiga. Si el precio cae así, de esta manera, tomándose su tiempo, yo voy a andar buscando mi oportunidad de compra acá. ¿Ok? Todo depende que haga el precio. Todavía está muy temprano para dar información precisa. Pero eso es básicamente lo que yo estoy buscando. Yo ayer estaba buscando venta por acá arriba y yo encontré mi venta y tomé mi venta. Lo mismo pasó acá. Aquí yo buscaba venta por acá arriba y tomé mi venta. ¿Ok? So, yep. Eso es lo que yo estoy buscando mañana. Gracias por estar aquí. Pasen una excelente noche.